Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Rush holding it down with the Labudo Network. Right now, promoting my side hustle, Rush Enterprise. If you're in the state of New Jersey, you need armed guards or unarmed guards, call up my business line and I line it up. The bigger the contract, the more money we make together, you heard? Right now, we're going to expound on dudes need to stop dating unworthy women and stop putting hope into these 304s, man. Yo, SJ, man, talk to the people, man. Let's get your opinion real quick before we pull up the clip.
Yeah, man. Nah, this is a good topic, man. Definitely needed, man. With all the stories, especially lately, man, that been going around. Shit. I asked y'all that question yesterday about Big Tigger, so he's going through some shit. Marcellus Wiley, the football player, he does a lot of like sports commentary. He's going through it with his chick. Then all the other athletes, celebrities we cover and shit. So yeah, nah, man, it's one of those things. When we first started out, I my percentages was like higher, and I used to be like, man, what y'all talking about is that low? Yeah, I'm dropping my percentages.
Yeah, it's,
So
it's
yeah,
bad, man. It's real bad, Like every like tabloid. I mean, maybe tabloid's not the word because tabloid's like fake news, but every time there's like a headline in news based on a athlete, entertainer, or just a regular person, they're all going through the same thing. They're getting divorced by their wives. I mean, look at LeVar Ball situation, man. Like,
yeah, that was another one. Yeah, that like I said, man, it's weekly that these are dropping, and it's no longer
yeah,
like you said, it's not tabloids. This is like actually coming out in the news. So it's just, man, I had to tell somebody the other day. I'm like, man, we gotta just adapt. Yeah, marriage just needs to be off the table, man. Unless you're getting some spiritual wedding and
not
stuff.
just marriage, man. Marriage and kids, man. Like, cause think about it, right?
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Why get married with a female when at the towards the end, she's just gonna leave anyway. That's the emotional attachment between a kid and two people. Like that, it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
because like yo, when y'all go through y'all situation, man, it's the kid that's gonna suffer the most. So why even start something where it's just gonna destroy another human being? You know what I mean?
and man, it's sad that like, man, we got to go to this because of course, man, I'm married, been married 25 years, but man, just seeing shit play out now because maybe I was a little naive to it because yeah, I used to always say, man, you been, you got one of the old school ones, and at first I didn't want to believe that shit, but now I'm seeing it, I'm like, damn, man, they right because, yeah, like you said, man, a lot of women just weaponized, divorce court, parenthood. It's almost
Yeah.
like they using any angle to, man, suck out some dollars and shit. So it's just it's fully transactional now, man. It's like the end of times and shit. Looking at this, so yeah, nah, choosing the right chick and the right relationship structure that's critical nowadays, especially if you a man, you doing good, man, you got ambition, you got to look at this shit totally differently, man.
Yeah, you gotta I don't know, man, because you gotta understand, yo, people could pretend for a long time. I mean, look at LeVar Ball's wife. They've been together for 30 years, right? He helped her through her stroke situation, right? But when he has his illness, yo, Shorty bailed on him. Now everybody's like, hey, LeVar Ball is, a bit much and all this. And I'm like, yeah, but come on, man. So you're saying that she has the right to divorce the dude because he's grumpy at times? Like that's not even realistic. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I bring that up is because yo, like even though you would think you have uh a decent mate, they could front for a long time, and that's what LeVar Ball ex-wife did. She fronted for 30 years.
I think that
You know
one's
what
a
I
little
mean?
different because, man, we do gotta be careful of some of those. I see what you're saying, but I think like with him, I think he's a little too performative. Where I could see where that could get on somebody's nerves because it's like, hey, man, I ain't with all this bullshit, trying to act out in front of cameras and stuff. So, but like overall, like you said, yeah, nah, man, it's just these relationships. They just are showing, man. There's no loyalty to a lot of these situations and stuff, and women are just hopping in and out based on their emotional state at moments. And we ain't telling them to stay with no dudes that cheat or do them dirty. Like that makes sense
Right.
to leave that
But you
type
know
of.
what? But that's what they tend to gravitate towards. You know,
Oh
like
yeah, nah, definitely.
for example, right? Dudes that's incarcerated, they are able to be in full blown relationship with women in the outside world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, I think that's crazy. Even though a lot of those chicks are like obese and unattractive, but still, they I don't know, man. It's just this world is backwards, man. I don't know, man.
Nah,
You
nah,
know what
nah. It's
I'm
a wrap,
saying?
man. Nah, it is, man. It's bad out there. Cause man, they like I said, it's the entitlement, and it's also man the fact that guys, I say we got this ego thing with us, man, where man we still trying to be traditional, even though all the signs is there. Like it's no longer traditional. So that's why I'm saying men gotta adapt and be like, man, you gotta make a female invest. Your best bet is to make them work and build with you. Cause like if not, man, you gonna be sitting out there paying the cost of it, man. Cause I was
Yeah,
listening to lead attorney man on Father's Day because he had a good live going, man. I wish he would have left the live up, but he was pretty much describing how the provider man or the role gets used against you in like divorce court because he was like breaking it down and he was like, okay, the court looks at you like, all right, you was providing all this time, doing all the right stuff, keep it going if you get a divorce.
that's
Then when it
crazy.
comes to like the child support, he was like, okay, well, since you've been the provider, you had to work all them hours, because you guys are operating off of one income. Now they award her with the custody of the child because you was gone all the time, and so she has a, I guess, deeper bond with the kid at that point. So it's almost like, stepping in that provider role. The way the courts look at it, it comes back to haunt you in the back end. So yeah, at this point, it's like, man, yeah, you got to go to work. You got to make sure the female has some skill sets. Because if not, man, everything is just used against you and shit. So yeah, guys, man, we gotta stop playing these away games.
Yeah,
It's
not
time.
not the lead attorney. Is he like a divorce attorney?
I think he does family court. But yeah, he
Okay.
was breaking it down, man. But he's not the only one. I got a friend that's a divorce attorney too, and man, everybody I know like is consistent. They're like, yeah, the way the courts go, like you best having a female that got like a good job, got some skill sets. Because man,
I,
at the end of the day, you splitting
honestly,
assets, huh?
I think I think we're at a point where this is beyond repair.
Oh
Like
yeah,
this,
facts, facts.
just hearing, yo, just hearing the perspective of somebody's profession and that's well knowledgeable within the family court system. I mean, just hearing that alone is very discouraging. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah,
serious, you know?
because I was optimistic. I was like, hey, nah, man, my percentage still wasn't high, but it was like a lot higher than y'all's. But the more and more we're hearing it from the female's mouth, man, how they view shit. So that's why I'm saying it's not like we're placing assumptions on them. They're like, look, if I get in this relationship, I ain't happy. I'm taking this shit and I'm gone. Like, you got to pay me to be here. I ain't trying to do too much. So man, at this point, as guys, we just got to listen and we got to maneuver accordingly. So now this live is definitely dope, man, because it's definitely needed, man. We out here trying to school people. And I know the female's gonna be like, oh, here they go, the fear tactics. It's like, nah, it ain't about fear, it's about wisdom. Because if we hear y'all enough and we see what y'all do in the courts, because like right now, I got like 5 friends that's going to divorce, and then all they wives is like trying to run them through the ringer. So I'm physically seeing this shit in real time. Like, so that's what I'm saying. At this point, we can't deny what we see and what we hear. We'll be idiots if we do that. That's called ignorance at that point.
Yeah. Wow.
Dog,
That
5. Like, I kid you not, man. I'm seeing it firsthand, and these ain't like these are dudes that like got their stuff together, man. Great fathers. The females are playing like shit with the kids and stuff. Even some of the females like they got good jobs and they still want like more than half, man. It's just a lot of greedy shit, man. And when you see it, it's like, yeah, okay, guys gotta just do spiritual weddings, man. Don't tie yourself to the state. 'Cause
man, don't tie yourself at all. Like it's just
I
That
mean, it's
shit is just
hard because man, people want kids, so that's why I'm like, man, you
yeah,
can't
man.
just.
But but you're gonna have to suppress those feelings, man.
No, I get you,
Because
but most people ain't.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's just the reality. They ain't gonna do it. So it's just like, hey, okay, if you want to have kids,
yeah, you're just saying like, yo, that's not even an option. Like people are gonna
no,
just,
because they, man, they're gonna do it
yeah,
anyway. So that's my thing. It's
right.
just like, man, do the spiritual wedding. That's as far because I tell people, I'm like, man, you better whenever you get into a situation now, you got to calculate it like, okay, man, I'm gonna have to split everything in half. Okay, if I have kids based on my salary now, this is how much child support I'm gonna have to pay. You need to do that up front to drive your decisions. Like, damn, is this really worth it? Is this chick? Can I see myself like taking on this risk? You better calculate that shit out because that's how the system is just gonna do it. At the tail end, it's equations that they operate off of. They're gonna be like split your shit down the middle. Okay, you got 2 kids based on your pay. Here's what you got to pay, and you got to work it out with her as far as like logistics. Because I'm seeing it with like I said, 5 people right now. So yeah,
Man,
this shit's crazy.
that,
But Rush is like,
that's sad, bro.
nah,
Like,
it is,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah, like you said, man. If you can, the best bet is not to tie yourself unless you find some female that like got her shit together. She got like assets to put on the table with you, where it's almost like she ain't using you for the money because she's doing good. And then it's just like, man, if y'all, like you said, if you guys have kids, man, as a guy, you shouldn't have too many, man. If you want to have them, I would recommend don't have more than 2. Like I got 1, I stopped at 1,
Man,
but
yo,
I'm
that
feeling your position. I think you got the right methodology, but yeah, most people just say they ain't gonna listen, Rush.
well, I guess we could play the first clip,
Yeah, we'll go
and
and pull that.
after yeah, we play the clip, we'll expound on it. But before we do that, I want to say like, yo, like this chick is, she's a con well, not only a content creator, but she's a public figure, and like she has a large following, and majority of her followers are women. So you know this this whole activity is being heavily influenced to young women. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to pull it up so we can expound on this. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't realize it was Brittany Renner. You was making it sound like she's a freedom fighter or something. Talk about she a content creator. Man, this is a bum bitch. With an IG and shit. Like, man, I was thinking like we was about to pull up like Oprah or some shit. This
Yeah,
motherfucker
man.
ain't no.
She's in the public eye, but nah, I agree with you. She definitely have bum quality attributes, the way she's been maneuvering with all these men.
Dog, certified bum. When she's giving out tutorials like how to trap and lock in guys and like, man, she just been in the public eye for like every bad example of what you don't want in a female. Like, that's Brittany Renner. She's the face of like, if you was holding like a seminar or two, you put it together a class of like all the red flags. She would be a prime example to like put to
Yeah,
that class. Like if you was like,
yeah.
hey man, avoid a chick like this is why. Like here's like 25 different things to look out for. She exhibits like 27, even though it's a 25 red flag class. She's gonna have like
But,
27 of them.
but you know what? Uh, she has have like I'm quite sure older women look up to her too. Because a lot of these older women are divorcing their husband, thinking that they can go back into the dating game and find something better. It's just like nah, you're cooked.
Yeah, no, definitely. They do look up to her. But the sad thing is man, like since they're all delusional, they're not looking at the fact that like she's a very pretty chick. You know what I'm saying? And they also ain't looking
Right,
at the fact like every time she gets out of a relationship and it's public, the tier of those guys is dropping dramatically. She's
right,
damn near down
because
to like Z listers, you know?
yeah, man, because it's like other men in the high caliber, they all talk and they see how you acting in the open. It's like yo, they're gonna avoid you. Just some, no matter how, like, and yo, this is gonna be some free game to you women out there. No matter how attractive is, no matter how attractive you are, like, yo, if you have a negative stigma on your jacket, men will avoid you, man, like the plague. I'm telling you. So, be mindful on how you move, and I mean, yo, I mean, if you're a leech with strong leech attributes, don't put it out in the public because you won't be able to trick another sucker. Because the sucker's going to, I
Yeah.
mean, even the suckers and simps is going to avoid you because you're problematic. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's a good point. The reason why I mentioned her like attractiveness, because it's like a lot of them females that's like you said, looking at her content and be like, oh man, they're living through her. It's like, man, y'all fives. So,
Yeah, some of them
Brittany's
are
up
not
there. She,
even fives, man. Some of y'all negative twos thinking that y'all can move like this chick right
yeah,
here. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But like you
Like,
said,
yo,
even though she's
nah.
like, yeah, even though she's rated up there pretty high, man, like you said, her results now, because like guys are starting to step away. They're like, oh hell no, I ain't trying to be the guy that's trying to save this quality of female. Yeah, it's just dropping down. Them tiers is getting lower, lower, lower. So yeah, women, it's like if y'all gonna look at stuff, you need to look at everything holistically.
Yeah. I mean, clearly she doesn't look at the whole picture. That's why she moving the way she moving, man. You
Yeah,
know?
nah, she screwed herself out the game now to a point where she's just like a laughing joke. Like, don't get me wrong, some dudes is gonna dust it off, but they're gonna come in there and knock it down for a little bit, and then they're gonna get up out of there. And those are gonna be like the
Yeah.
dudes that got no self esteem, no
No options.
confidence. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
no
gonna be
options.
issues with them. There's
Yeah.
some mental shit going on.
Yeah.
But all right, you wanna go ahead and play this one now?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me.
I left every time. I don't waste time. I don't care how public, like, even the last guy I was with, I don't care how public we are. I don't care what we talked about, what we did. If you met my son, bitch, bye. Fuck you. Let your mother love you. Whether they're closeted, whether they hate their life, whether they're insecure, they can't really handle being with you, whatever their funky fucking excuses for being lousy, it's just like, I don't gotta take that. And I actually saw something that guy from Fresh and Fit, Myron. First of all, Myron, okay. I saw he had a quote retweeted. Something was like, I told her this years ago. She's gonna be in her 30s, single. Nobody takes her seriously. Baby, it's not that nobody takes me seriously. I don't take these men seriously. What is it like? What is there for me to do? And I feel like, to Myron, there's a broader conversation to have than like weaponizing singleness. Huh? Aren't you single? What happened to you and your bitch? So it's like, I feel like we're missing the plot and the point when we try to make it personal and like shame people as to like, why don't you have somebody? Because a lot of these people in relationships are faking the fuck. They're faking the funk. So it's like, I really feel like I saw this post where it was like, men want women that don't exist anymore. Women want men that don't exist yet. So I feel like that's where a lot of people's frustration is, and every time.
All right. Man, what's your thoughts on that
Uh, my
commentary?
thought, my thoughts on her comment. She's basically venting, and by her venting the way she's venting, like, she's not even being realistic about the situation on her accountability. Like, yo, a lot of the friction that you're having is because of you. Like, she's kind of like putting the blame on the men, and etc. It's just like, yo, like, you're at your last limb. Like, after a few years from now, man, yo, I don't think nobody will want to deal with her because she has exposed herself way too much. But you know, the reason why I actually bring up that clip is because a lot of chicks follow this broad right here, and like they take her words as face value, and it's just like, yo, nah, you don't, y'all not on the same not that I think she's in a, like somebody that's incredible. I'm just saying, like, she's just in a different space than the average woman, so she can make these amount of mistakes that she's making now, and possibly still a 50% chance that she'll probably get a sucker. But the average chick, y'all can't do that. You know what I mean? Once you make that bad decision, divorcing a good dude that's probably there for you, like you're cooked. You're not gonna be able to, bounce back from that. I mean, what's your thoughts on this, SJ?
Yeah, when they start the whole like I left everybody and I leave situations that, man, that's a cope. And for some reason they think that's like a position of strength. But it exposes like you don't move with intention, because it's just like if you getting in all these situations and you have to leave everyone, it's just like you got a pattern now. You don't know, you're not looking for any characteristics, any qualities. You're just dick jumping at that point. So you're just a short-term thinker, man. You're impulsive. So when they be like, oh, I leave every relationship, it's like, yeah, that's bad, because you don't, you're not looking for a good man. So when she's saying like you said, they're trying to blame men for the shit, it's just like, man, your own statements show that's not what you're looking for. Because there's a lot of good guys out here. Just like even I told men, I'm like, man, there's good women. You got to make sure that you looking for the right shit. If you ain't doing it, that's your fault. You can't go and blame the whole other, huh?
You know what, SJ, man? A lot of chicks have the same mentality that she has. Some of them is not gonna they're not gonna express the way they feel like Brenda expresses herself right now. A lot of them, they have this mentality, in a silent manner, because they know if they were to spew out that message, people will see them for who they really are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, man, the way we know guys, man, this is the good thing about these conversations that we having now. Is like, man, we know like certain things. Like, for example, like you see a very attractive female, they have a lot of suitors, and man, most men have a duress scarcity mindset to the fact that they hold on to women. They'll even take some bad deals just to hold on to a chick.
Hold on to a chick, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like if you see a pretty female that has issues with dating, she's high maintenance, got a bad personality to the point where it's like them guys just can't tolerate that shit no more, because we just know men's behavior and shit. So that's what I'm saying. They're just. Oh, go ahead.
My bad.
No, you good.
So abruptly, but this is why it's important not to feed your flesh, man. When I say feed your flesh, man, stop being so lustful for a bitch, man, because you're gonna do a lot of sucker shit just because a bitch look good, and it's like, yo, nah. If she out of line, no, whether she's a -2 or a dime, you gotta say fuck you to that bitch and cut her off, nigga. Charge it to the game, move on, because in the long run, in the game, dealing with a dime piece that's not suitable for you, man, it's gonna be a real expensive situation, and you don't want to put yourself in that kind of predicament, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. But yeah, man. So they always position it from a position of strength, because it's eating up in there. Is what's going on is like it's eating their core away, because like they're low key trying to operate like men and shit, but. Because I was breaking this down to mine on his channel, man, because we were talking about chicks with body counts and stuff. I was like, nah, man, body counts are important, because I was like, man, when women sleep with a lot of dudes, they're trying to operate like men, but there's some guys in that group that they actually like, and 9 times out of 10, them guys sees them bad qualities, but they just trying to get some. So once they start, women start liking some of them guys, and they process it as rejection. So every time they keep getting rejected, man, it makes them more and more bitter, transactional, to where you're hearing it like Brittany Renner. So she's coming on the defense now. She's like trying to put up, like I said, the front, like she's standing strong, and it's, why does it care being single? Well, we know you don't like being single, because that's why you was all on all them dicks. Because I mean,
yo, it's funny you brought up body count. I'm about to pull this up real quick. Hold on. If body count wasn't such a thing that doesn't matter, right? Then why is people? Hold on, let me pull this shit up first.
Yeah, pull that up. And this is just the visible ones because you remember when she was on Kevin Samuels? She said she was like in she been knocked down like mid-30s, so you got to add probably another 10 to that. So she's up there in the 40s and stuff. So think about all
Man,
them dudes, man, that she got knocked off by, and she has some high quality dudes. A lot of like, oh,
first world body count reset center reportedly opens in Brazil now, starting at just $1,000, and people are actually going out there to reset their body count. I
this is a
mean,
damn shame.
yo. So this lets you know, like, yo, women are subconsciously they know having a high body count is it's not a good thing, man. You know?
Yeah, and that's why they try to lie about the shit. And them dudes that be like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm like, man, y'all some non-requiring, desperate motherfuckers. So you do got them dudes that be say that. Hey, pull up the one with her dating history, because this is even a telling snapshot. So this is just the like visible guys that she dated that we know about, but we know she got way more knocked down. But hold on, let me start it from like the number ones. So some of these are
Hold on, let
we.
me take this down. Okay, go
So
ahead.
they got Kevin Samuels number one,
Wait a
but
minute, hold on.
that's
She slept with Kevin Samuels?
I don't know. Some of them are kind of just rumors too. But I'm going
He
through real
probably knocked
quick.
it down though. I don't know. He probably knocked it down.
He might have, because it's not like it's that damn hard to knock her down. So number two, Casey, can't say his last name, but number three, Colin Kaepernick. Now we know like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
ain't
We
no
like that
like
was like the head. I mean, that was like the most thing everybody knew her. Like everybody started to know who she was because he knocked it down.
yeah, but I'm saying like he ain't no like slouch. Like he ain't one of them guys. Like he ain't no gangster rapper, no bad guy. You know,
Well,
he's
I
doing
tell you
like,
this,
huh?
he suck her free because every time she went to go visit uh Kaepernick, she paid for her own plane ticket, man.
Oh no doubt. But I'm just saying, like, he's not one of them guys like they paint the picture like, oh, he's a loser. He's
Oh
this.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
nah, man,
yeah,
he's in like the civil rights type stuff. You know, he's doing shit for
yeah.
the community. So nah, he's a good dude by account. So that's what I'm saying. Cause she's trying to paint the picture like there ain't no good guys anymore. But it's like, nah, he's actually a good guy. Okay, you got Trey Songz, number four, fucking Chris Brown. So you see how it's just getting more and more transactional? Like she's just chasing
Yeah.
motherfuckers with money now and status. Tyga, fucking Ben Simmons, number seven, Caesar, whoever. He's probably an athlete or something. Then you got Little Uzi Vert, Drake, James Harden, Jamal Murray, PJ
Damn.
Washington, who she put the baby on, and Kevin Gates
Oh,
lastly.
that is great. And like, yo, this the ones we know about. Like her roster is long, my nigga. She done been passed around a lot. You know what I'm saying?
But just think about all these dudes that got like money and status. You know she wanted to be landed by one of these motherfuckers.
Hmm.
Like she wanted to be kept, but you know she probably read the tea leaves. Like they probably was getting tired of her. Like I said, her personality. You know them type of chicks, high maintenance, needy. So she was about to get kicked to the curb. So typically, what females like her do, they like, oh, they try to jump in front of everything. Oh, I'm gonna call this off. You know, so I broke up with all these guys. Like, yeah, right. They was about to get rid of your ass. So you want to save
Yeah,
face and act
yeah.
like you dumped all these dudes, but yeah, nah, she wanted to be here. She had to like, oh, I don't care about them guys. Yes, you do. When you was getting fucked in these mansions, you wanted to stay there. Stop playing. What's good, D?
Yo,
Yo, what's happening, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
Cooking up your homegirl,
yo, what's up,
Brittany
dude?
Renner.
Yeah, man. Brittany Renner, she was like pop. She's probably like the first like of her kind. Like she was an IG model back in the day. Like I remember seeing her like back in like 2014, 2015 on Instagram, and she was very known for like being very beautiful and being in shape. And I don't know if y'all seen what I wrote in the comments, but she could have really like parlayed that into like a fitness model career, you know what I'm saying? But she chose being a whore over that because I'm sure I know she was getting a lot of likes and a lot of attention from rappers and athletes and stuff. And she just chose being a prostitute over that. She really could have made a lot of money, you know, working out and maybe could have parlayed that into like a clothing line or something like that, a fitness wear line or something like that, you know. But she just chose the whore life instead.
Nah, that's facts. And that's why I showed that like list. Cause I'm like, man, all them guys wasn't like bad dudes. So she could have like, if she just would have, like you said, probably worked on her personality and stuff, you know, did a fitness business, you know, kind of could have done some like online type shit, landed like a good like celebrity guy. And if she didn't have her name tarnished, man, she would have been living a life out here. But like you
Yeah,
said,
but
man,
you know
when
what?
they,
Yeah, she
go ahead.
was making money because she also she finagled to get a book deal. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she was doing good with that. She was doing good with the content she was dispersing on Instagram. I think she stopped, you know, grinding and you know lost the spirit of you know putting her hustle in is when she got knocked up with that first ball player because you know it's a guarantee you know check every month having a kid by him. You know what I mean?
How many kids she got?
I think she has the only one I know about is the first ball player. The what was his name? PJ.
Yeah, PJ Washington. I think
Yeah,
that's the only
PJ.
one she has.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, I think she got knocked up by the new nigga. I'm not sure though. But for what I know is yeah, PJ, the ball player knocked her up
Okay,
and
yeah,
got a
she only
kid
has
by
one kid. Yeah, PJ
her.
Washington. But yeah, she thought she was gonna clean up on that one. But you remember Texas got that capped child support. So
Yeah, so she's only getting like 3 grand a month.
yeah, she thought she was like about to eat off of that one. They were like, nope.
Yeah, she should have had that baby in Cali.
Yeah, Callie, she would have been good.
Yo, but that's crazy though. It's like I think PJ got lucky off that one, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she's giving him a hard time every time he goes, you know, pick up his kid and all that because you know she feels entitled to more money than 3 grand a month. But yo, 3 grand that's
That's
good
Oh yeah,
money,
good.
man.
that, they ain't nothing
Like
to
this,
like. Uh,
you could do a lot with 3 grand a month, man.
but you know, like yeah, it says Brittany Renner receives 2,500 per month in child support. So yeah, she took an L on that one. She thought she was gonna clean up.
Yeah, she ain't clean up, bro. Like, yo, and but you know what, man? That's that's what you get, man. If your sole purpose was to get with them just for that, the money,
Yeah, cause
you
I
know.
know y'all seen that video that she made years before she got with him. She was like, if you want to really make a lot of money, just sleep in an athlete. They're really stupid.
No, they are because he's dumb. Like man, after all the videos and shit breakdowns, like nigga, you knocked her up.
But
Yeah, it says
I get
his
what
net worth is around 10 million. So yeah, that's why she bitter because like I remember the one video where they had that confrontation where he was picking up the child and her and her mom came out there and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh man, that shit was horrible,
But you know,
bro.
like he had his like wife or something in the car, so she's
Oh
looking at
yeah,
the
yeah. His
wife.
new girl, yo, she was ready to fight them too, man. But I guess PJ don't want that, that's respectable, man. You don't want your kid to see all that drama, bro. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, nah, that's too much.
Yeah,
But
and you
yeah,
say he
man,
went
yo,
out Sucka free rush. I disagree, bro, because he got to deal with this bitch for the next 18 years, bro.
no. I said Kaepernick. Kaepernick was sucker free
Oh,
because
oh,
every time she went to go visit Kaepernick, yo, like she would have to pay for her own plane ticket. You know what I mean? Just for her to get bent over.
damn,
You know what I mean?
damn, he was doing that. Wow, he was on some motherfucking sugar free too short type shit.
Nah, but think about it, right? You're an attractive female, right? I'll give you you know what if you're a 9 or 10 and you're conversing with these high caliber men, that shit is an investment. You pay for your plane ticket, you know, just in case you pay for that plane ticket and meet with them and in regards in hopes of you locking him down. Like you're so amazing doing what you do with the dude that he'll be of a big enough sucker to lock you down. So it's an investment to these birds, right? You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. Because typically, like, them dudes be like, man, oh, I'm going to pay for the ticket, fly her out. Nah, bitch, I'm famous. You know, I'm the motherfucking prize. You better get a ticket. Like you said, Rush, this is an investment. You better impress me. Like, I don't understand men nowadays. Like, baby girl, I'm the one that made it to that 1%. Like, let's not get this shit twisted. So shout
Yeah,
out to Colin
man.
Kaepernick. Like, yeah, bitch, you will come out here. You better get that
Shout out-
ticket.
we gotta do a stream on Kaepernick, man, because that's because a lot of these dudes could learn something from Kaepernick, man. Where
Nah,
he's
facts.
born.
Yeah, that's how that light skin shit. He was like, bitch, I'm the prize. Let me, you better get that flight, use them points and shit. But hold on, let me play this real quick. But this is the confrontation that he had with Brittany Renner.
It's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff? That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're gonna record that. And it's up with me. Just know that it's up. What'd you say? I'd love to. What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Fuck my
If you had one, maybe I would.
where that
Yeah. Hey, yeah. What the you looking at?
that's on my way. bitch.
Get your out my driveway.
You don't pay for shit.
You don't pay for sir. $170,000 to your but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $100 to that bank. Get out your car. Get out the car. Get out the car.
This nigga got to deal with this shit for like 18 years, man. And
Yeah. Yo, that is insane.
But no, that's why I was saying, man, broke chicks, man, I fear them. What Biggie say, man? Only the feds I fear. I only fear a broke, light-skinned chick, dog.
Yo, yeah, man. I mean, that sucks, bro. I mean, look at the mother. You know, the mother is irrational. You know, like, you know, you're so. What you about to say?
No. I was with you. Yeah, the mom was on some city girl shit too. What you say?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, and this is why I say we're beyond damage for repair, man. Because it's like, yo, you got. How old would you think Brittany Renner's mom is, bro?
I mean, from the video, like I'll be like, damn, what y'all both like in y'all 30s? Would you have this motherfucker at 5? Like, but nah, she gotta be in her like, cause Brittany, what, 30 something? So like at least 50s.
Man, I would say
60.
she's in her 60s, bro, and you're acting like this at the age of 60. Like, come on, man. That's insane to me, you know?
Yeah, Brittany Renner, 33. Let me see. Yeah, she got to be up there. But that's why she's fucked up.
Yeah, man, her upbringing, her mom was probably getting down and doing types of, I had different men in the house and shit, you never know.
Oh, it says the mom, 43.
Man, that mother is nowhere 43. I'm 41, bro. That bitch look like she's 60, bro.
Well, I mean, she is white, so.
Hold on, let me.
She's not 40 whatever.
That's
She's
what it
not
says,
40.
man.
Yeah, she gotta be like 50 something.
Yes, at least 50. At least 50, and she looks 60. But I mean, yo, the moral of the story is like, yo, you're so annoying to the point where you have your daughter's baby daddy telling you to suck him off, and your response was, pull it out, maybe I will. Like that is insane. Like, yo, the quality of women, man, it's not there, bro. No good quality women, bro. That shit is insane, man.
Oh no, it says 54. Yeah, okay. It was 43 in like 2015. They was like, so yeah, 54 around there. So yeah, like you said, probably close to 60. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
you
Yeah,
know.
the mom speaking like that. That's why I'm saying. That's why like the Brittany Renner probably had the tiara on her when she was young. Everybody's calling this motherfucker a princess and couldn't do nothing wrong and shit. So like you said, with the mom acting like that, it just kids typically mimic the behavior of their parents and shit. So yeah, that's why Brittany just, even in that clip we were showing before, man, how she's like, I don't care about this stuff. Yeah, I just carried on because the mom speaking like that, it was like, damn, like, yeah, it makes sense. Generational curses.
Man, yo, I don't know what you call it, man, but that's definitely unacceptable, bro. Like I couldn't deal with that, man.
Hell
Like,
nah.
yo, that is insane, man. But this just shows you, man, you definitely, yo, don't knock up a bird, man. Like that shit. Yo, I don't know if I could handle that, man.
Nah, man. And that's why
That's too
guys,
much. Yeah.
yeah, no, that's why I said, man, our topics that we be doing, man, it's like, guys, man, we got to start loving ourselves, man. You got to love your time, your peace. Because, man, if you have a bad interaction with a female, man, that's how that shit typically goes like that. Where you just got to deal with drama and shit. You just coming to do the right thing, get your kid. This motherfucker in the driveway, they recording you, man, like you some fucking
Yeah.
animal and shit. Man, that's why I made sure, like, I wasn't dropping off no nut in no fucked up female, man. Like,
Yeah, because yo, think about it, man. Every chick you sleep with, that is your potential baby mother, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, man, if you see a chick wilding, before you even hit, you should cut that bitch off jump, man. Because for example, right? How I look at it, right? If I see a chick, you know what I mean, she look good or whatever, we politicking, and like she shows signs of being a bitch. You know what goes through my mind? I'm like, yo, can I like imagine if I get this bitch pregnant? This is like
Yeah.
18 years of agony off jump. So I wouldn't even fuck with a bitch off because of that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah, man. Like you definitely gotta protect yourself, and a lot of guys they don't do that, man. You don't want to just you have to go through that agony for like, I got a homie right now. You know what I'm saying? He going through it right now with his baby mama, dog. Like, she just doesn't want she just can't move on from the fact that he moved on, and she just be pulling up to his house all unannounced and shit. He got other women in the crib and shit, and it's just all bad, man. That's why you should never have a baby mother, because when she sees you elevate and you get a better looking woman than her, it's gonna be hell for you.
Yeah, and you gotta understand, yo, women like that act like that too. They have a strong entitlement towards your life. Whatever things you got going on that's good in your life, those women have a strong entitlement towards that, man. So that's why you get like the irrational responses and the pop ups at the crib, because she feels entitled to your life, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely, man. Them transactional women, man, they looking at everything. That's why she was flipping out, because she saw that other chick living a life that she probably thought she was, like you said, entitled to. So she's
Yeah,
like, man, this
'cause
bitch over here winning and shit.
every time she sees that broad, you know what Brittany's telling her, man? Damn, I fumbled the bag. So
Oh,
that's a
facts.
reality that she has to face all the time. It's like she reliving that moment every time old boy come through pick up his child, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because, Russ, think about it, man. Like that chick, say, like, if she's on IG, she's like, oh, I just decorated our house. I just went and bought this. Brittany got to go see that shit. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
She over here doing all this fly shit. She going all these vacations. She taken care of, and I fucked the money up. Yeah,
Oh,
so
she
it's a
gonna lose
constant
her
reminder.
Exactly what it is,
She gonna
man.
lose her mind if he gets married, man. If he has like a big wedding and shit, that shit go on IG. Oh, she gonna go crazy.
Yeah, nah, she definitely is. But man, the other component, man, that's also sad, because it's like kind of like even with 50 Cent and Daphne, man, when you have a kid with one of these females, the embarrassment that kid got to go through, because Brittany Renner is like the most infamous thought, I would say, on YouTube, with like
Yeah,
just
but
bad
yo,
stories.
I'm gonna have to keep it being right now. Stephanie Joy is worse than Brittany Renner, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, like, I mean, yeah, yo, Brittany Renner, she wildin', but yo, there ain't no sex tape out there. You know what I mean? Yo, listen, what makes and
Yeah,
yo, I'm
no,
glad you
facts. I,
brought
I
that
get the
up.
sex tape a
Okay.
little higher, but
The reason why I say Daphne Joy is worse is because yo, her son has to deal with that psychological repercussions of. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
nah,
I mean,
it
yo,
is. It
Brittany
is.
Renner, she has sense not to do that to a kid, man. You know what I mean? Like that shit she did, nah, nigga, ain't no coming back from that, nigga. She's a bottom tier of Brittany Renner, bro. She's worse, bro.
She is, but Brittany is like if they had a whole Olympics, Daphne is definitely coming with the gold and Brittany silver. They on that podium, goddamn it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But yeah, Daphne Joy, man, like, yo, was she, yo, man, there's no repair coming from that, nigga. Like, you're cooked. Hey,
Nah, that's
you
that's
know,
facts.
yeah, you're done.
But yeah,
But
Brittany in a close second. So Brittany should be sending some money to Daphne Joy for taking the pressure off her.
yeah, man, 'cause,
Like,
man, a
thanks,
lot of
there's another
people
hoe
gonna
out
be there.
here.
Listen, man, dudes is gonna be talking about this for a long time. And
Nah,
not only
facts.
that, it seems like academics been doing a lot of footage with her too. So it's just like, they filmed the date and all that, and they doing reactions to it. It's just like, it seems like it's a money grab for both of them, nigga. So
Nah, facts.
they're not gonna let this situation go, man. They're gonna keep, you know what I mean, put a magnifying glass on that situation with Daphne Joy.
Yeah. My man, that's funny though. But yeah, them kids got to suffer, boy. That's why I'm like, man, I'm so glad, man. My mom was no infamous smut.
We gotta, one of these days we gotta do a stream on that, man. Cause I mean, I wish I could interview one of these kids that their moms work on OnlyFans and how is the repercussions. Yeah, like what's the negative side effects that come with that? You know what I'm saying? That your mom is an OnlyFans. Yo, bro, I couldn't even imagine. Yo, that shit would destroy me, bro.
Oh no, that's what, man. I would
Oh my
disappear,
God,
man. I
yo.
would change. Like I said, I would just disown my mom, man. Like that's the only way I'll change my name. I'll be so like separate from her, man. Where
Yeah, man, that shit is. You like, yo, you ever heard it saying like you brought shame to the family? Yo, that's exactly what that shit is, nigga. Like
oh,
you
that's
bringing shame to your last name, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I would like to. If you do, we get some interviews like that. That would definitely be interesting. Cause yeah, getting their whole perspective on that.
Yeah, man. I mean, yo, I seen a clip where an OnlyFans model was talking about how her brother was going through it because it's like the nigga was fighting like damn near every day, my nigga. And it's just like she now realized like, yo, the decisions, yo, when you're a woman, yo, you gotta be mindful on how you move, man, because it affects people that care about you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you can't
You're
go on OnlyFans and put shame to your last name like that, nigga. That affects your whole family, man. You know what I'm saying?
oh, facts. Yeah, like you said, brothers, siblings, your parents, if they in your life and stuff, or like you said, kids. It's like, man, if you do that, man, you better be an orphan and you never want to have no kids. Like you just got no attachment to no family or anything. Those should be the only people that be like, all right, man, I'm gonna go down this path, man. I just had such a shitty existence. But yeah, when they be having kids and shit, I'm like, damn, man, you's a fucking loser. To put them in that lifestyle where they gotta be explaining this shit. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, Brittany, man, definitely a female to avoid, man. As a guy, like we were saying earlier, man, I always looked at it like by two different metrics, man. Messing with a female, I'm like, okay, if I get her pregnant, I gotta deal with her for 18 years. Then the financial like investment you got to put in. What they say is like 300 or 400,000 to raise a kid. So,
That's
boy,
just doing
that's an expensive
shit.
nut to have one with the wrong female, boy.
Hell
It's
yeah,
really
and that
simple.
300K, that's just doing standard shit. They ain't like that's just take a little nigga to public school and shit. They ain't talking about if you want to do private school and do all the extra shit and do all the extra curricular
Yeah,
shit
that's
like
a,
playing
yeah,
sports and
basic
all that,
shit.
nigga.
Yeah, yeah. So you gotta be mindful that from the age of 1 to all the way to their adulthood, you're gonna be racking up about three to 400,000 per kid. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. We're talking about basics. We're not talking about karate school. We're not talking about trips to Disneyland. We're talking about basic shit. And on top of that, if you don't get along with your BM, now you gotta put money on the side to go to court because that shit is not cheap either. So
Yeah.
be mindful where you know what I mean, put your seed in, man, because that shit is a nightmare, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and especially when you got money, man, you know that if shit goes left, they're going to cash out. So it's like, man, men just gotta just understand this up front, man, and protect yourself because it's just like, man, like you said, Rush, the time going to court and shit, all the money you got to spend, and then she ups and moves to a whole nother area, like
Yeah, that's
the
just,
plane
oh my
tickets.
goodness.
Yeah, man, like it's just it's nuanced, man, and then you got to do all this coordination to go see the kid and
Yeah, and they
mean,
do that shit on purpose too.
oh
I got a
yeah,
friend
nah,
right now that's going through it right now. Like his BM is jumping from state to state, and like because he's a good man, he wants to be a part of his child's life. He's following her from state to state. Luckily, like he's a retired veteran. You know what I'm saying? So he got money coming in, so he's able to move around like that. Your average man can't do that because he got to stick to one spot, and pay bills and take care of themselves as well. The average dude can't do something like that. You know what I'm saying? But she deliberately does. And like, man, stay sucker free, fellas, man, because these birds out here ain't playing with y'all niggas. Word is born.
yeah, nah, fuck that. Yeah, they know the system, boy. They calculating, especially like somebody like Brittany Renner. They get them like a ball player or a celebrity, man. They probably looking at the net worth. They like, oh, okay, shit. This is how much I'm gonna get. He don't marry me, I'm gonna have this kid, and at least I get this payment monthly. They crunching numbers like CPAs and shit.
Nah, they do, man, because it's like, it's just like, for example, Travis situation, like, he like, Shorty's entitled to like what, 200 million. Nigga haven't even cracked, like, the ink on this contract is not even like dried up yet, nigga. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? But
she getting half that bread. Like they get a
yes,
divorce.
he
Like
didn't
yeah,
have. The nigga is in debt before his career took off, man.
that
You know what
bitch
I'm
ain't even
saying?
put a helmet on. She ain't get no CTE or nothing. But she gonna get half
Nothing.
that NFL bread.
You know what I mean? But it's I think it's that crazy because of the state of California. Like, they got married in California, right?
Yeah, I think they might have. Yeah, so she
Yeah,
definitely she cashing out. And
yeah. I
then
mean,
the most disrespectful shit out of all of this, like after they land like a top notch dude, like you said, Travis Hunter, she gonna be with like a local mixtape artist, the nigga that work at like Chili's and shit.
yeah, yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. But don't be like a Travis, man. Like, foolish. That's a foolish man. You know what I'm saying? Very gifted, but very foolish at the same time, man. Like, everybody was warning this nigga, like, don't do it, don't do it. Pulling up evidence that Shorty, you know what I mean? Shorty's a hoe. And the nigga
Mm.
still locked her down, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Travis Hunter, he signed for it was a 4-year contract, 46 million, but 30 million of that's guaranteed. So 5 years, she could be like, man, I'm done with this corny motherfucker. Give me my 15, and she gonna be eating. And like I said, then now she gonna be like, I'm gonna get who I just like. They could work at, like I said, Popeye's chicken because she got some bread now. So yeah, these dudes be crazy, man.
Yo, D man, what's your thoughts on that, man?
What the whole Brittany Jenner situation? I mean, Brittany Renner situation.
With the Travis Hunter situation, like, what's your
Oh, the
thoughts on
Travis
that?
Hunter situation. Oh man, I mean, he's just gonna have to find out the hard way, man. He should have really looked at Dion's. I know Dion had conversations with him about this woman because he went through a similar situation 10 plus years ago. The girl was running around here saying that he was beating on her and saying that he was beating on her in front of the kids, and it was just a really bad situation. And I think the same thing is gonna happen to Travis Hunter years from now. She's gonna take everything from him. I mean, this is the same girl that said that they used to go to parties together. He would drop her off and sit in the car while she in there partying and twerking on niggas and doing all types of whole shit. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna find out the hard way that this woman doesn't really rock with you like that. I mean, the signs are there. I seen this one clip where he was at some type of, I don't know if it was, I don't know what it was for. It was something, and she was bitching and moaning about, oh, I gotta stay here the whole time. I gotta sit here the whole time. It's like, yeah, bitch, you gotta sit here the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be a helpmate, be a helpmeet to your man. I mean, you ain't got shit to do. What's wrong with you sitting here for a couple hours? He gotta do it. Shit, just relax. And then I remember he had got the I think he got like an award or some shit in college. Like, didn't he get like the
Yeah, the
Heisman?
Heisman. It's the
Yeah,
Heisman
she didn't want to
Trophy.
stand up for him. Everybody else standing up for him, cheering him on and shit. And Dion had to tell her, hey, stand up. You know what I'm saying? So like I know Dion had a real long talk with him, but Travis Hunter, he comes off as somebody that's a little slow. I seen how he talks and stuff, and he always dancing and shit. Them type of niggas is always stupid, dog. Niggas always dancing in the middle of fucking Walmart and shit. Them niggas ain't smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he gonna find out the hard way.
Mm.
Yo, that's crazy, man. But yo, this is the world we live in now, man. Like where most women are they transactional, man.
Yeah.
Smells like prostitution.
Facts.
Crazy out here, man.
Yeah, I mean, you look at somebody like Travis Hunter, man. Like he's like an athletic nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a nerd ass nigga. Like if he didn't have all that athleticism and stuff, he'd be working in tech or some shit probably. Like, well, not working in tech, but he probably, I don't know what the fuck he'd be doing, but he wouldn't be getting that broad. She wouldn't be looking his way. Like he's just lucky that he got athleticism so he can get by. But that girl, she didn't even want him at first. I think she said he DM'd her or something. And she was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then I'm pretty sure her
Her
mama,
brother, her
her
brother, her brother told her that do you know who this is? Like this dude, he's gonna make it to the NFL. You need to lock him down, and that's exactly what she did.
he ain't
Yeah, because
Yo,
she
shit.
did
yo,
in one of
the
those
crazy
videos.
part
She was
is,
like, "Oh, go ahead, Rush."
the nigga moved in after after she locked down a strong relationship with old boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, everybody's in on it. The brother, the family, like, this nigga's a sucker. Cash cow.
Mm.
But what you about to say, SJ?
Yeah, no, I was about to say, yeah, man, like, was his dad in his life or something?
No,
Oh, okay.
I
not at
mean,
all.
I don't know how present he was for whole entire his him growing up or whatever. But it's one of those things like he just mysteriously pops up after he's popping with football.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've heard his father has been around, but I mean, like his father failed him, man, because you should have gave him some free game, bro. Like, girls a hoe, don't wife him, man. You're cooked if you do, you know.
Yeah, but like what
You
D
should have
was
just
saying, I remember like in them clips, yeah, she gave the response. You could tell she wasn't feeling them because she was like, yeah, he grew on me and all that. When a female says you grew on me, you was just like you was
it's
convenience.
like
Yeah,
you don't have like
you her last chance, nigga.
it's like these dudes got no self respect. Like if a bitch were to say that shit in front of my face, I wouldn't even sit there. I'm gone, my nigga. Fuck you, me. Like,
Nah, Rush, facts.
these
These
dudes
motherfuckers
got
hate
no self
themselves.
respect,
I'm starting
man.
to think. Yeah, I'm starting to think these dudes hate themselves, man. Because there's no way, like even with the examples D was given, where he was like, man, he's winning the Heisman. Man, if I would have looked out there and I would have saw somebody sitting down, I'd be like, she gotta go.
Bitch. Yo,
You
she
better
gotta
be out there with
go.
streamers waving my name. That's how much confidence and ego I be having. Bitch,
Yeah,
I'm winning the
nigga, you
Heisman and
bugging.
you ain't jumping for joy. I'm like, you're fired.
Yeah, you fuck out of here. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
for
getting
real,
replaced,
man. These
nigga.
dudes don't love themselves, bro. I just recently seen uh Will Smith was talking about how well, I just seen a post. I don't know if he said anything recently, but I just seen a post where niggas was talking about Will Smith and his first wife. And his first wife basically, he was trying to make it work, but it wasn't working. His first wife basically told him, why would you want to be with somebody that doesn't love you? They're talking about herself. And then he went on ahead and got with somebody worse than her and Jada that she really don't fucking love him and really don't care. It's like, bro, you gotta start caring about yourself, man. Fuck these bitches, man. Get,
Yeah.
stop trying. If you notice that with them older dudes, man, like they always married all the time. Like they get divorced and get married, get divorced and get married. It's like, yo, like
Yeah,
spend time with
like,
yourself, get to know yourself, my nigga.
No, facts. Yeah, man, because, man, I've been in a solid marriage and stuff. Me and my wife break up, man. That's it. Like, I'm for the streets after that. There is no turning back, dog. You would never see me in
yo,
another marriage. I could put that on tape. Because, my whole thing is like, man, I think marriage, you got to grow with somebody. But yeah, me and my wife get a divorce. Nope. Because like you said, D, man, them dudes be going for relationship. Man, oh, I gotta have another wife or girlfriend. I'm chilling.
Yeah,
yo,
man, there's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, Rush. My bad.
no, go ahead, dude.
I
My
was
bad.
gonna say, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. With taking that time to figure out yourself and just learn to love yourself, man. Because you're not gonna find it externally. You're not gonna find it through material things and women, man. You're not gonna find love like that. You gotta love yourself.
Yeah, I'm going full transactional. I'm gonna hit a level of self-centeredness. Everything gonna be about me. Goddamn it! If like me and my wife don't work out, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even be good for relationships because yeah, time a chick got on my nerves. But like, hey, all right, you gotta go. I wouldn't have the patience, the tolerance. It'd just be a wrap. So yeah, I'm gonna be on some street shit. I'm probably gonna have to get me a big girl, man. While you bullshitting, those be the only ones that would tolerate my fuckery.
They're not loyal either, man. They all for the streets, man. They all going, nigga. Ain't nobody safe out here, man. Your girl's going, my nigga. Word is born.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ain't looking for loyalty, man. I'm too old at that point. Like I'm just. That's why I said my whole shit is just about me. God damn it.
No, I mean, yo, listen, man. I know, yo, I know a lot of you suckers and simps out there. Yeah, I mean, hear what I'm saying, man. But yo, it's the harsh truth, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? You can't pour you know what I mean, all your trust into anybody on earth, man. You know what I mean? I mean, that's why it's not wise to just rely on your own understanding, man. You know what I mean? You gotta rely on that Yah's divine spirit to lead you in the right path, man. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be because the moment you lock down with a chick like, you know what I mean, the modern day female, you are cooked. You're not gonna be able to bounce back from it, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you do bounce back from it, there's gonna be a stain on you, nigga, that you're not gonna be able to shake off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, stay sucker free, fellas, man. You know?
Nah,
Yeah,
no doubt.
man, got to, man. Like, yeah, you're right, man. You can't. You're exactly right. Everything you just said, Rush. You gotta look to the look for the Lord for understanding and the leadership and stuff. Can't do it on your own.
Definitely can't do it with a broad either.
Yeah, it should just be crazy, man. Like, and it's like dudes be having like it just be like the red flags be right there. And she got long stiletto nails, and she's always listening to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and fucking all
Colored
these people
hair,
and all her
red hair,
friends.
the blue hair, she
Yeah,
going, my nigga. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, she's for the
And,
streets, my nigga.
and don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I shit, a nigga like me, I like the big earrings and the stiletto nails, but I already know and she ain't a good person. I ain't never met a good woman that presents herself like that, bro.
Yeah, no, they definitely have those those things that signal certain things, man. So nah, that's facts. D.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Bruh said with the red and blue hair. Oh yeah, that's another red flag right there, man. She doing anything just if she does shit like that, does stuff like that to bring attention to herself. Yeah, she for the streets, bruh. If she not modest, she's for the streets, man. You should already know.
Yeah, it's wild out here, man. Yeah, like I said, it's coming out their own mouths now, man. I be looking at all these videos and be hearing them. Even some of them be on these panels. I'm like, yeah, this. It's a wrap.
yeah, a lot of them be on the panel, man. And you know what, man? They all hate me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I'm just telling the truth, man. You know?
Nah, because you give it harsh, but it needs to be. And instead of them taking it and be like, hey, man, I'm different from that, you strike that nerve of truth. So that's where they be like, oh, fuck. Oh, he hates women. You know, that's like the
Yeah.
default
And
that they
y'all
always
can't
can say.
they can't say I hate women because I got a good portion of women on. You know what I mean? I did. You know what I mean? Streams with on my. You know what I mean? On my channel or whatever. So y'all can't
Yeah.
hit me with that. You know what I mean? That's not true.
Yeah, nah. Whenever you hit that, you strike something because man, what they get mad from is like, man, they're still trying to take advantage of a lot of guys. So like when we're coming out here, we're like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
get upset because we're cutting off them
yeah.
lanes because a lot of them are broke and they just ain't trying to work hard or nothing. So they lazy, man. So that's why they getting upset. They like, oh fuck, we gonna be out here on Wick and shit, you know. Fuck
Yeah,
around
man. I
with
mean,
these sucker free niggas. They gonna have us out here homeless and shit.
you're right because they feel like because of the message that we're putting out there. It's like it may that's throwing a monkey wrench on their retirement plan. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because the
facts.
sucker and simp is their retirement plan, and we're fucking it up for them. You know what I mean?
Because Russ, they definitely hate you. You know who they hate the most though? I gotta take credit, man. They hate me because I was pushing that 50-50 shit. I'm like, man, make these bitches work.
Nah, they don't hate you. They don't hate you like they hate me,
Rush,
bro.
they do, man.
Nah.
They can't say shit because of like they know I'm married and stuff, so they can't be like, oh, he hates women. They're like, fuck. They just don't know how to attack me. But yeah, I can see it in their eyes. They be like, damn, this motherfucker gonna have us in a cubicle working. Yeah, I be trying to
Man,
put all their asses at work.
yeah, man. Listen, man, a lot of these and like, before the chick even meets you, she feels entitled to your money, man. Watch that shit. Like, every chick, you gotta pay for my nails, you gotta do this, and whoa. Before even going on a date, they asking for some sort of compensation, man. That shit is insane to me, man. Know what I mean?
Yeah, but hey, it's niggas out here that's paying it. They're like, hey, fuck it.
Yeah.
I pay for your nails. I pay for your hair. I do all that for ain't even
Yo,
sniff the pussy.
let me tell you something, right? There's a dude on TikTok. Damn, I wish I could pull it up. He's going viral, right? He was talking about how, he was politicking with this attractive female, whatever, right? And she said she wanted to get picked out. But where she wanted to get picked up was at a nail salon. So the nigga go out there, he go, go pick her up. And shorty was like, you need a no, you pay for my nails? And the nigga was like, he said he was so vexated because he thought he was just gonna go there and just pick her up. Obviously he didn't take it to the date, he just left. But this is how a lot of these chicks is moving now, man. Like,
Yeah,
she
that's
thought
crazy.
the nigga was a big enough sucker if he were to go pick her up from the nail shop or whatever, that he will pay for her nails to get done, man. That is insane to me, man. Like,
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy as hell. I would have went to that nail salon. I would have been trying to leave with an Asian chick, one of the ones doing the nails and shit.
But where this born, man? Like, somebody told me and to meet him somewhere, and it's at a nail shop. Man, I wouldn't even. I just lied to them. Yeah, I'll be there, but never show up, bro. Like, come on, nigga. I'll be mad because you think I'm a big enough sucker to do some sucker shit like that. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, but I mean that's the reality of the dating game now. It's all about just money, 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 money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these birds want, man. They want all this shit, but then they don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They want you to just break your back and pay for their whole lifestyle, and then they don't want to cook, clean. They don't want to suck your dick. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just want to lay back in the shade while I'm slaving every fucking day. Like it's just wild, man. That's why, SJ, you lucky, man. You know what I'm saying? You blessed, man. You married, dog. You ain't got to worry about this shit me and Rush got to worry about, man.
Yeah, if I ain't get the old school one, man, I'll be right there with y'all, man. Like I said, say my wife, hey, I ain't get the woods yet. Shit, what happened to what's my man's name at 30 years, LeVar Ball. So I mean, shit, my wife could come and be like, I'm out of here. But yeah, if that happens, I'm done. I ain't having another relationship. I'm gonna be on some Playboy shit.
Oh, LeVar finna be, he finna be on his Deion Sanders shit. He finna have him a young one up there. You know what I'm saying? Doing all
Yo,
Oh,
types.
he,
Yeah.
before we close out, man, I mean, what are your thoughts on Deion Sanders dating, well, not even just Deion Sanders, like, what are your thoughts on men in their 60s dating women and, well, not 60s, but in their 50s dating a chick that's like 28? Because apparently Genuine is dating this chick that's 28 years old, and a lot of women are just upset about that, man. So before we close out, man, I want to get your opinion on that.
man, to me, I don't think I'm not coming from the moral shit because I know people make that. I just don't think men should date younger, and the reason why, man, I think the younger chicks are actually the worst ones as far as like transactional lining guys up. I think they're super predatory, man. So I know a lot of guys think that shit is cute, but I mean, either that chick is gonna like come for some money, or she gonna put allegations on you, man. So yeah, that's why I say guys need to stay away from it. It's like, man, if a chick just ain't attracted to you, man, she's there for money, man. That's a dangerous situation. I don't think men understand because, man, you playing with somebody that like these young chicks. They typically like people they own age. So if they're messing with somebody that's like way older, they're coming
Yeah,
for that money and they're willing to do whatever. They're willing to make any
it's an agenda.
allegation. Yeah, so that's why I couldn't fuck with them, man. Fuck that.
I agree with you on that, SJ. What about you, D?
Well, first off, the women that were talking shit, you know what I'm saying? They were doing the same thing when they were in their 20s. They just can't do it no more. They was with older guys and now things have changed. They can't get the guys that around that age, so now they're just mad. I look at it like this, man. Me personally, if I was 50 some years old, I wouldn't be dating no 28-year-old. You know what I'm saying? I would just be I mean, we can mess around, we can have some fun, but that's it. We're not. I mean, cause think about it, bro. Like in 10 years, I'm gonna be 60. You gonna be 38 in your prime, and you know what I'm saying. And you gonna be wanting to fuck all the time. I ain't gonna be able to do that shit at 60.
Yeah, nah, but yo, that's a realistic situation. Like sexually, you guys won't be compatible in a certain amount of years.
And
So
she gonna cheat.
why even? Yeah, I mean, why even get into a long committed relationship with a chick that's half your age? Now, I mean, you want to have some fun, yeah. I'm not promoting fornication, but yo, you shouldn't lock down a chick at that age, man, because in the long run, sexually, you guys are not going to be compatible. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality, man. So stay sucker free, fellas, man. Don't fall for your own hype, man. If you're an old head, man, take it for what it is, man. You're dealing with a younger chick. You got to know what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. Because we
But
seen the
yo,
best
man,
of. Oh,
go
real
ahead,
quick.
go
Yeah, I was
ahead.
just gonna say, like, nah, we seen the best of them like fall from grace, like Shannon Sharp. That's even for an old man, dude in phenomenal shape. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he got took it for like that 20 piece. So yeah, guys, man, don't
Yo,
lie
but
to
you
yourself.
know what's crazy to me, man? It's like, yo, he got outsmarted by a girl in her mid-20s, man.
Yeah, that's
That
what
is
I'm saying,
insane
man.
to me, man. You know what I'm
These
saying?
young bitches are undefeated when it comes to them court allegations. They out here cleaning these
Yeah,
old cats
man.
out.
Yeah, man. So stay sucker free, fellas, man. Yo, I gotta get back to the office, guys. So let me get your last words before we bounce, man.
Nah, real quick, man, shout out to the homies Rush and D, man. I love chopping it up these topics because, man, y'all gotta, man, listen to some guys that got some experience out here that are seeing some stuff, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna save you a lot of trouble. It's gonna keep that money in your pockets and have you avoiding these bad situations. So, man, keep tapping in, man, and listen to the network of guys that's like giving y'all some game. But all right, thanks for having me, Rush, and shout out to D for pulling up.
Yeah, man. You know, once again, man, I appreciate y'all letting me on. Shout out to both of y'all, man. You know, we staying sucker free, man. And if any of the guys in here, if y'all in the bushes listening, man, y'all need to really take heed to what we saying, man. Don't get out. Don't be like Shannon Sharp. Don't be like Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you be cooked. Yo, my last words, man. Yo, stay sucker free, fellas, man. All right. These birds is undefeated out here. They running circles around you suckers, man. Stay sucker free,
Facts.
fellas, man. You know what I mean? It's your boy Rush, aka Raw Mundo, out here chasing that pollo, that guacamole, that ragu. Seek wisdom, practice humility, and those remain sucker free. You heard? I'm out. One. Yo,
All right,
SJ, thanks for
peace, man.
pulling up, man.
No doubt,
I'll catch
man.
you later. Yo, we doing that movie review tomorrow, right?
Yeah, definitely, man. Unfaithful, man. That's a grimy ass movie. What?
Oh yeah, we definitely got to do that, nigga.
Oh, we should have told D about it. Yeah, D, we might have to send him an IG,
Yeah,
let him know.
we're gonna have to send him the memo, man. Definitely need D on that. All right,
But
man.
all
I'll
right,
catch
man.
you later, SJ, man.
All
Thanks
right,
for pulling
peace.
up, bro. Later.